The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Attention, changement.
Tries to dink it through. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Vardy. Vardy goes steaming forward. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And it's Silva. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. And the keeper beats it away. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Steep. There's the shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So, what's your view on that goal then? Brahim Diaz! Oh, he's been caught napping. Look at this. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Danny Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's tried one! Oh, yes! It's there! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. Chance for a shot! Oh, what about that? The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's gone for goal! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Alonso, well, we expected better, and so did he. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. And it's Messi. Mateus, he's got away. Very nicely done. Thuram. Brahim Diaz, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Atalanta with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header. Oh, brilliant save. Mateus powering forward here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chu, Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Brahim Diaz. There will be a throw-in. And it's Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Chu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Lopez. Mateus. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Brahim Diaz. Dembele. He has found the way through. Xabi Alonso. Mateus looking understandably energised after his goal.
Indicated.
Timber. And it's Neymar. Fermin. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So off we go once more. Now it's Hullet, driving on and making good progress. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bonucci. Fletcher, 2 assists to his credit already. And Mateus. Oh, sweet feet. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brahim Diaz. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Manchester United really do look to have it all sewn up here. Chu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Now the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Fermin. Xabi Alonso. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bastoni. Chu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Darren Fletcher. Schmeichel clears. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's a sharp little ball here. Kukçu. And it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Xavi Alonso. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's away. Fermin going face to... It's Alonso! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Pullet with the short one. That is lovely. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's through and all along. Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to clear it. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Crunching tackle. The ball has bounced loose now. Now, can they get him away? Fermin. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Some resolute defending there. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. Thuram wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Messi. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. And Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here. Great position here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dani Olmo, big header! And that is a truly outstanding save. And we're done. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mateus picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. He's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero engages and forces him off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Mateus. And it's Xabi Alonso. Here's Cannavaro. Thuram. And it's Del Piero. And this is Van Basten. Now they can break here. Nicked it back promptly. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Darren Fletcher.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Can he get on the end of this? He drills one in.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, well played, well played. Thuram. Cremona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cannavaro. He could be in here. Del Piero! Fermin. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. It's a pretty loose pass. Del Piero, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Fletcher, good purposeful running this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Lopez. Just about within shooting range.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the chance, surely! Well, there's the clearance. Mateus. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Del Piero. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Turn. Number 7.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
On the field, number
Manchester
9.
United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Darren Fletcher. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's been caught. It's Luis Suarez! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Thuram. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Thuram. It's Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through, and he's certainly onside here. Cremona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lopez. Fiore. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Del Piero. No breakthrough and well into the second. Has a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Now, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take it.
And the finish! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Thuram. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Fiore just eases him off the ball. Quality ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vieira wins the duel this time. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's nice.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. Oh, this looks sharp. Foot in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Basten is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's a corner. Cremona with the corner, there first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide, and he was alert to it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cremona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Xavi Alonso. And he's away. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cannavaro.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Nedved does well to get it back. Now it's Inzaghi. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Inzaghi. Now it's Del Piero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
For members of our fan club
Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Burak Yilmaz. Chance here to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'd go for Burak Yilmaz because he ticks plenty of boxes. He's aerially strong, he's good on the ball, links up well with the runners around him, and he has a certain amount of dead ball expertise too. There aren't many boxes left here.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bonucci. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Neymar. Now it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Berbatov has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi plays it short. Applies the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
No way through. And it's Lopez. Thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! The pass has gone astray. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Lookman. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Darren Fletcher. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ugarte. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Lopez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Berbatov. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Savinho. Lookman. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well measured. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lookman. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Darren Fletcher. And he's there to retrieve it. Now Van de Ven. Can he get on the end of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Van de Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the field is number 4, Koeman.
Darren Fletcher. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Savinho. And he skips past his man. And this is Berbatov. Decent chance! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break.
and they should still be quite buoyant.
Cameroon are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 11.
Here we go again then.
Number 17.
Cameroon carrying a one-goal lead.
Number 7, Giuliano Simeone.
Cannavaro,
Coming on the field,
Van der
number
Ven,
10.
Koeman spots
Number
it
18,
and intercepts.
Puskás. Number 14, Yamal.
Tete. And it's Iniesta. Savinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Tete. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Savinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
The ball has bounced loose now. Look at the space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Ugarte. Galatasaray finding their passes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Fletcher, who's set up one goal so far. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's gone back to the keeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Zanetti. Darren Fletcher. And this is Neymar. That has been cut short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tete gets across to intercept that. That's a sharp pass. Zanetti. Now it's Lopez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Messi! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Savinho. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Galatasaray are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Iniesta. Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff's cross.
There will be one
The keeper gets his hands on it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Cameroon can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham on a strong run down the right. Fired deep towards the back post. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Played out towards the right wing. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That has ended up in no man's land. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And this is Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, played right into his path.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's been given away. Now it's Thuram. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danny Olmo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. The ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Big chance! Neymar. Mateus. Now it's Thuram. Pinches it off him. And back to the keeper. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Lopez. And he's lost his man here. Kvaratskhelia. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. A whisker high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Deco.
Cameroon have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lopez. Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Deco. Dani Olmo. Mateus. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caught offside that time. Van de Ven. He's picked his way through. Carvajal can get it clear. And he's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
Messi! That is some save from De Gea!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maldini. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a goal kick. Maldini gathers from the goal kick. Cameroon still this single goal behind. But they've got it again. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's straight offside. Maldini. Thuram wins the duel this time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, Messi. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And he shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He is through here. And they win it back again. Kubasi. And back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Foden.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
It's their second corner of the game.
Numero 24. Numero 20. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
Cameroon have the chance to go the other way.
Il numero 14. Il numero 6.
And this is
Attenzione
Neymar.
al cambio.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland. Kvaratskhelia! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jordan Henderson. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lopez. Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Lopez. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Cameroon have been handed a game-changing chance. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Gol per il Camerun. Ha segnato al 90° minuto. Numero 11.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Van Bouten. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Tadic. Van de Ven. Now, can they get him away? And that is a little undercooked. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kvaratskhelia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Oh, nice touch. Neymar's cross. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Grealish. And he's managed to get free. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Summerslide! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Dumfries. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Grealish. And he's straight offside. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is a chance for Tunisia to counter-attack. Showing good feet. Dumfries with the delivery. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Roberto Carlos takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Thuram. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone...
Chance! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
A header! No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Jordan Henderson. Ball is over the line. Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That's a good ball out wide. Back in once more. Oh, good take. Oh, shooting chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bonucci. Mateus. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Grealish going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bonucci spots it and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kirkchu, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Kirkchu, Mateus. Look at decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right! And it's Cameroon who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Wirtz. Now Costa Curta. Dumfries. Dumfries. He's got tall. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Cameroon are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Changement.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Dumfries. Dumfries with the delivery. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Szoboszlai. Mikel Oyarzabal is the team's great visionary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Van der Ven. Wirtz! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Quick look, then plays it in, and the shot! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Wirtz climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the delivery. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's...
And the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Szoboszlai. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be on. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Cameroon have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Neymar wins the duel this time. Cameroon get their fourth corner. Cleared away. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Grealish. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Jordan Henderson. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's good running with the ball. Henderson with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Kokchu.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
All the way back. David De Gea, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cameroon close now to seeing this one through to the end. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's shifting through the gears here.
Tunisia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Grealish goes on a charge down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cameroon have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. David De Gea claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick his...
Oh no, this does not look good. Flings it across. Oh, good ball. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
And we have our very first corner.
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Oh, what has happened here? This ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw-in.
And he's been shifted off it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Plays the return pass. He's found the way through. Looking for options for movement. And he's cut it out.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's come loose.
And a cross.
And he's... Bullet! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Alonso.
Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Hullet.
Deftly out wide. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia puts his foot on the gas. Maldini
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Great vision.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's in a great position here. Takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
He's had a shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. Lam. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Casapia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho goes steaming forward. And here's Cruyff. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Messi. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 13, Brahim Diaz. Number 9.
And we're underway again.
Substitutions taking
Manchester
place.
United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
This might spell danger. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Vieira. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely, now then. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cruyff! Brahim Diaz attempts a clearance. That's good play. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Xavi Alonso is always getting the pitch for targets. Xavi Alonso has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being...
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Driving on and making good progress. Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Looks across and plays it in. And he's there to belt it away. It's a threatening ball. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nice-looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Darren Fletcher. Zanetti. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe is herring after that one. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Turn. Substitution in progress.
Clears it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Xavi Alonso. This is it then, now or never. Played back in. Big chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely weighted ball.
Could be danger here. Showing good feet. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Bale's cross. Terrific header. And with that, the final whistle.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Matthäus. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. And it's Fletcher. Fletcher proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kvaratskhelia. Zico. Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. O'Shea has a look and plays it forward. Zico. It's Zico! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Zico is offering a wry smile there.
Cameroon are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played back in. Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. He came in hard, very hard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And that's a dangerous... Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Matthäus plays it short. And it's Thuram. Looking to play him in. Zico. Now that looks a decent ball. Darren Fletcher can so cleverly bypass the press. Cameroon have their second corner now. Baresi. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Matthäus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. O'Shea. Zico. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero with the cross. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Corner number 2 then. And that's out of reach. And the keeper's given it away. Shot, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there. Thuram. And that is out of play. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Always onto this. Kvaratskhelia. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened here? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass somewhat off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Seedorf.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played in deep. And that is expertly dealt with. Yep, it's a corner.
Changement.
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mateus, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And Holland! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. He shifted it to the flank, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's looking to catch him up, and he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh no, this tries a shot! He's scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Changement pour le Cameroun. Le numéro 6, Berbatov. Le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 18.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Costco's bullish header! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nedved with the delivery. Bonucci getting this one clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now who's going to be first to this? Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence. Seedorf. It's a searching pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's in a good position here. He can get that clear.
There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Darren Fletcher.
And it's Diaz.
Danger averted for now. Brahim Diaz. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Deep into stoppage time. Del Piero. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's a cute ball.
Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Oh, shooting chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So it's down to business here. Bosnia and Herzegovina have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage...
It's Rui Costa! Missed by a fraction. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Check clears. Looking for options for movement. Tries to get it clear. Bosnia and Herzegovina with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pull it, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Could move up a gear here. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Pings it across. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mateus, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pelé takes aim and gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Thuram gets a foot in and wins the ball. And here's Hullet. Messi driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And here's Hullet. And they're quick to get it back. Messi!
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Hullet. Bullish header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Darren Fletcher
Can see things others simply cannot.
Mateus.
Hullet.
Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti. Darren Fletcher.
Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Caught offside that time.
Cannavaro.
And we've reached half-time.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
After the final whistle today.
That gets things going for the second half.
So the first half brought no goals.
And he's forced to go back. And Zanetti.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Brahim Diaz. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Now, can he find a finish?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Hullet.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Zanetti. Mateus gets into some space. And he's opted for the long pass. Rui Costa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pelé. And that is masterful defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pelé. Chance here to counter. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's surging through. And this is Hullet. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
We have got changes
15,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 13, Pirlo. Number 9, Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 11, Vardy. Number 23, Suarez.
Hullet, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, no joy this time. Gattuso. Mateus. Darren Fletcher. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's made its way. Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. Crosses it in. Thuram tries to clear. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Zanetti cuts it out.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Just 5 minutes remaining now. Brahim Diaz.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thuram. And it's Diaz. Mateus. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good
There
from
will be
him.
1 minute
Interception.
at a
His
time.
positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen?